Tuesday the 9th of June 2026. I found out this morning Mike Fahrenheit lied to me. Amazing. So one of the key milestones on this journey that made me jump up higher was a piece of information that I got from a random guy on Twitter that I just found out this morning. It was just a lie, he told me, for a joke. So what I've said, that there was somebody had said something, tweeted something about the moon. I tweeted something about referencing Victor Levay. This guy said something about, he said, "Oh, you've seen the V. Levay papers." And I said, "What? How do you know about Levay?" "Funny story," says Mike. "I was looking through some classified NATO files under sublunar anomalies, and I came across the V. Levay papers. It changed everything I thought I knew about light, about how propagation of light." And I went, wow, I remember in the yard jumping up and down, going, fuck, so it's true. So that these must be Levay's papers from when he was a professor, strength of materials 20 to 36, nothing. So these papers must be what he was working on. And I was just overjoyed that that's always proof that they are using Levay's papers. And that made me really press on and change things about how I was operating in my life and what I was doing, really focused on this, which I'm hoping actually will be a good thing, as it turns out. But at the time, it was, it was based on this. I've got a screenshot of the tweet he sent me because it seemed so important. But I kept asking him, "Can I see the papers?" Nothing. Silence from him. So I just came across his name yesterday. I thought, I've forgotten about that. I wonder if he's still got them. Still got them. Sent me a text this morning. A tweet this morning. I was joking. I'm sick of this. Sick and tired of lies and liars. Yeah, sick and fucking tired of it. It's boring. It's so easy to lie. It's a piece of piss. It's hard when you trust. It's hard. I trust. I always just trust. And until someone lets me down. Now, when I know they let me down, then that's that's good night to that person. When someone's betrayed me and let me down, they're gone. But I start from a position of 100% trust, and it's wearing in a world of liars. So when you come across this sort of thing, when somebody just randomly, doesn't fucking know you, just for a jest, thinks, "Oh, this guy thinks he's got something important. Let's pretend that he has. Let's play along with him. Let's wind him up, and then forget about me, not recognizing what he had actually done to another human being. What a cunt," is what I thought. Glad I got that off my chest. So the world must change. The Institution of Civil Engineers sent me emails yesterday about the missing library documents. So I sent them, when I sent them my surrender terms. So order of firing is, they sent me back the email that said, "We're going to look at Levay. We'll get back to you." I responded with some additional information. They sent me another one saying, "Thanks for this additional information. We'll look at Levay. We'll get back to you. Thanks for your patience." I read that as, "Don't send us any more. We don't want to hear from you." But I did send them a couple of links just to my nuclear containment stuff to let them know what I was now discovered, that Levay links to nuclear containment, and there's a problem with the risk assessment at Hinkley Point B, and that the way the safety factors are being applied are being done incorrectly because of the flaw in the original design, because it's designed to the Levay tables. As far as I can tell, they must be designed to Levay's tables that have 20% too much concrete in them. Then it was necessary, and maybe that's a problem, and so I flagged that up. The surrender terms I then sent after the second email, I sent them about, "Make me president, let me speak on the floor of the House of Commons, let me come and stay in London and give me access to tranquil parkland during the transition period, and let me pay the reality engineers for the work they've done and for the work that they're going to do to fix the rest of the world." As Ace Consultancy, director of Ace Consultancy, my reality engineers, everyone in my pirate cannon, as far as I'm concerned, is welcome to join and be paid for the work they've done and for the work they're going to do to fix everything. If they'd like to do that, I would think that every single person would think, "Wow, that sounds like a lot of fun." I finally get to be in charge and find out what's going on. The other demand I issued was a key one as far as I'm concerned. It's a tiny thing, but to me it's absolutely critical that the Institutional Civil Engineers investigates the two missing documents from the library shelves and the library catalogue. So Victor Levy's 1915 Handbook for Eisen and Betten, the one that Carpenter refers to in the 27 book, refers to March, Eisen and Betten, March 1915, Lewis. He means Levy, probably deliberate error there to give us a clue, I believe, to guide someone towards Levy, because I wouldn't have found him otherwise. That document's missing and it's not in the catalogue. And yet, in 2008, I wrote on the reference page that the catalogue entry is wrong and I think it should be written like this. So I referenced how it was written in the catalogue and how I thought it should be referenced. So directly copying from the catalogue, reference in 2008, is a piece of evidence, a contemporaneous note, proving that it was there then, and it's not there now. Now, if it's not there now, that means that the Institution of Civil Engineers is guilty of crime against history through failure of archiving. They're already guilty of failure of referencing. Now they're guilty of manipulation of the archive itself. Our historical engineering archive is being manipulated by the Institution of Civil Engineers. Right? Evidenced. They have got to get out of this now. That email went yesterday evening when they sent me back. This is what they try and do, deflect. They said, oh, yes, we got these documents. I said, yes, I know what you've got. I know what you haven't got. And then they sent back, so I confirmed that, and then they sent back again saying, yes, this is what we got. It's like they just can't hear the question. So I said very clearly, investigate these two documents that were there. Now, if they come back with anything, with silence or nothing, I'm just going to tell all I can do is tell the regional members of the Institutional Civil Engineers what's happening, what's been done on their watch. That they are allowing the scholarly record to be unreferenced and to be manipulated and hidden from us. Literally classifying history of engineering. And I want it back because it tells us the truth about who we are on this planet. So amazingly, I'm really hoping now, it's almost the referencing is now almost irrelevant to Levy. They can just get on with it, I don't care. Now it's this. Institutional civil engineers are guilty of the manipulation of the scholarly archive. And I want investigation. I want to see the truth. Let's see what's really going on with this world from that simple thing. Manipulation of the library documents. Amazing times. Here we go. So here we go. Let's have another day on planet Earth. Welcome to reality, where it's full of fucking liars. Welcome to the future. Find out.